Hello, friends. So nice to see you. I'm sorry I wasn't feeling good enough on Friday to do circle time, but I'm here now and I'm going to do a quick video to kind of recap what I wanted you guys to get out of circle time. We're not going to do the whole thing. I'm not going to do the calendar or the weather, and I know that might be a little bit disappointing, but I am going to get to our story. I am going to do our craft and show you 2 activities that I wanted you guys to do on Friday. So let's get into it. Let's sing our hello song. Whenever you're ready, I want to hear your beautiful singing voices. Good morning, little sprouts. How are you? Good, good. Good morning, little sprouts. How are you? Good, good. It is time to start our day. We will learn and work and play. Good morning, little sprouts. How are you? Good, good. All right, good morning. So I hope everyone's doing really good today. I'm doing much better than I was. I wasn't doing very good on Friday. I was having kind of a bad day. And it's okay that we have bad days and we have sad days, but I'm feeling much better today, and that's the important part. So today, there was a song I wanted to do with you guys called Listen to the Water. We are going to be beating some straws. I'm going to read I Love My White Shoes, Pete the Cat, and then I'm going to show you how we make a tissue paper tree. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do our song, Listen to the Water. So I know you know this song, but mummies and daddies don't know this song very good at all. So this is for them. Are you ready? Do you have your listening ears out?
Listen to the water, listen to the water, rolling down the river. Listen to the water, listen to the water, rolling down the river. I saw some ducks by the waterside. Quack, 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 quack. Ducks by the waterside. Quack, quack. I saw some ducks by the waterside. Oh, by the waterside. Oh, by the waterside. Listen to the water, listen to the water, rolling down the river. Listen to the water, listen to the water, rolling down the river. I saw some frogs by the waterside.
Ribbit.
Some frogs by the waterside.
Ribbit.
I saw some frogs by the waterside. Oh, by the waterside. Oh, by the waterside. Listen to the water, listen to the water, rolling down the river. Listen to the water, listen to the water, rolling down the river. I saw some bears by the waterside. Saw some bears by the waterside. I saw some bears by the waterside. Oh, by the waterside. Oh, by the waterside. Listen to the water, listen to the water, rolling down the river. Listen to the water, listen to the water, rolling down the river. I saw some birds by the waterside. Tweet, tweet. Some birds by the waterside. Tweet, tweet. I saw some birds by the waterside. Oh, by the waterside. Oh, by the waterside.
Good job, guys, following along. So you saw I did 2 different kinds of rolling, and either one is fine. Whichever one you can do is perfect. All right. One of the activities I wanted you to do on Friday was beating with straws. So in your bag of good things I sent home was a pipe cleaner. I'm using a short one, but there was a long one in there. And then there were some straws, and there also were some beads. So I just quickly want to show you what that would look like if you were beading. You could bead a bracelet. You might bead and then just take it all off and start over. But you're going to hold the pipe cleaner with one hand. You're going to hold the straw with the other. And you're going to put the pipe cleaner through the straw. So you could make a pattern if you had different straws or different bead colors. It was sort of random what I gave you, but if you had enough to do a pattern, you could do a pattern. You also don't need to do a pattern, and you could just do it randomly. But you're just going to bead the straws and beads onto your pipe cleaner just like that. All right. Are we ready to listen to my story today? It's a really good story. It's one of my favorites. So if you're ready, I want you to turn your listening ears on. Excellent. I'm a good listener, read me a book. My hands are in my lap and at Miss Tracy I look. When she sees I'm ready, she will say, here is the story I have for you today. So my story today is one of my favorites. It's Pete the Cat. I love my white shoes. What color is Pete the Cat? That's right, he's blue, and he's wearing his white shoes. How many shoes is he wearing? Can we count them? 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 4 white shoes on. Now, if you know the words, because I've read this story in class before, then you can read or sing along with me. All right. Pete the Cat was walking down the street in his brand new white shoes. Pete loved his white shoes so much, he sang this song. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. Oh, that's such a good song. And he was playing the guitar. Yeah. Oh no. Pete stepped in a large pile of strawberries. What color did the strawberries turn his shoes? What color did they turn his shoes? Red. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. So he's thinking, everything is cool. I love my red shoes. I love my red shoes. I love my red shoes. Is he making the best out of a bad situation? Yeah, he is. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of blueberries. What color did they turn his shoes? Blue. Uh-oh. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. And Pete's thinking, awesome. He sings, I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. Oh, that's a good song. Oh no. Pete stepped in a large puddle of mud. What color did it turn his shoes? Brown. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. Pete's thinking, groovy. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. What's he drinking? A cup of coffee. Oh no. Pete stepped in a bucket of water, and all the brown and all the blue and all the red were washed away. What color were his shoes again? White. But now they're wet. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. And he's thinking, rock and roll. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. And as he's walking down the street, he's going squeak, 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 because his shoes are wet. The moral of Pete's story is, no matter what you step in, keep walking along and singing your song. Because it's all good. What a good story, friends. So what color were his shoes first? They started off as white, and then they returned red, and then they turned blue, and then they turned brown. And then what happened? He stepped in some water, and all of those colors went away, so they were back to white, but they were also wet. Good job. All right, the last thing that we are going to do today is the tissue paper tree. So inside your little craft bags were some tissue paper squares that Mr. Sean cut up and some white glue, and there was a sheet of paper. So the first thing I'm going to do is what? I'm going to write my name. So my name goes on the bottom, just like that. And then I'm going to draw my tree. So I'm going to show you how to draw your tree. There we go. All right. So you're going to start right at the bottom. And trees have what at the base of them that's growing into the ground? They have a tree trunk. There's roots underneath the ground, but above ground, it's called a tree trunk. So you're going to draw your tree trunk. My tree trunk's going to go like this. And then what do all the leaves connect to on your trees? They connect to branches. Okay, so Miss Tracy's going to draw a bunch of branches. And they're going to kind of go all over the place, a little bit crazy. Okay, so I'm going to color this in the meantime. Now I used black, but you could use brown because most tree trunks are brown, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Okay. So I've got some branches going. And you can draw as many branches as you want. All right. There we go. Okay, so I've got my tree trunk and I've got some branches. There, I think we're pretty good. So my tree is done, but I still need to put the leaves on the tree. So I'm gonna get out my glue and I'm gonna open it up. Now remember, it's really important that we always close it. Why do we wanna close it if we're not using it? That's right, because we don't want the glue to dry up. So I'm gonna open it up. Now, who remembers my song? So it goes a little bit like this. A dab of glue will do, a dab of glue will do. So you're just gonna take little dabs of glue and you're gonna put them on your branches. So I'm gonna hold up my glue and I'm gonna put a couple of dabs on. 3. Am I pouring lots of glue all over my tree or just little dots here and there? Just little dots here and there. All right, so I've got a few on there. So I'll put my glue down. Now you're gonna take some of the squares that Mr. Sean cut for you. And they don't have to be perfect. They might be smaller or bigger than others. I'll get some red. You're gonna take it and you're gonna pinch it. So show me your thumb and show me your pointer finger. And you're gonna pinch. You're gonna pinch and squish. This is really good practice for these hand muscles. So you're gonna pinch and squish, and then you're gonna glue it down onto one of the dabs of glue. So remember, you're gonna take your thumb and your pointer finger and you're gonna squish it all up. You could use the other hand if you wanna help. And then you're gonna glue it down onto your tree. So I'm gonna do a few more of these in all the different colors. Now, some of my friends got lots of one color and not a lot of the others. You get what you get and you don't get upset. We're just gonna work with what we have. So today I have some red and I have some purple and I have some pink. So I'm just gonna use what I have. I'm gonna keep squishing my tissue paper up. Oop, I blew a little too hard there. Okay. Oh, it's sticking to me. And you need to make sure you separate them so you only get one at a time. Now I'm only putting a few on, but you can put lots more on your tree because I want your tree to be as colorful as you want it to be. All right, so I'm gonna put these off to the side because I don't need them. And here is my tissue paper tree. And it's quite beautiful, isn't it? I would love to see what you guys did with your tissue paper tree. So make sure mummies and daddies take pictures and post them in our Facebook group or on the Class Dojo. That is all I have for you today. So I'd like us to get out our working hands so that we can sing our goodbye song. Are you ready? All day long we worked and played, worked and played, worked and played. All day long we worked and played, and now our day is done. Wave goodbye to all your friends, all your friends, all your friends. Wave goodbye to all your friends until we meet again. Bye. See you soon. Bye.